Hello, everybody. A really cool idea that allows students to explore and share both critical thinking and creativity came up today at the intermediate school digital cohort meeting. And I wanted to share what this really nice idea was for kids. And it really involves only two apps, but allows kids to get very creative and also really go in depth in the understanding of a topic. So the apps are Popplet and Seesaw. Most of you are aware of Seesaw. Some of you have been using Popplet with your students. Let's take a look at these real quick. So I'm going to jump in here to my education folder, and I'm going to go to Popplet. If you haven't used Popplet before, Popplet is an app that allows you to create mind maps, as you can see there. And the kids can mind map anything they want. They can mind map out if they're doing a research paper. They can actually create their outline in a visual sense. They can see how the outline will look. If they are doing projects like maybe they're reading a book, they can actually mind map the characters in the book. So let's do that one. So I'm gonna be a student here. Let's just say I'm a student in the intermediate school, but it could be any grade. And I'm gonna go ahead and start my Popplet. I just double tap on the home screen there on Popplet, and I'm gonna go ahead and type in book title. And again, this would just be where the kids would type in their book that they're reading. And on the right-hand side here, you can see where you can change the font to be bigger or smaller. So right now it's on medium. I'll make that one big, medium, or small. So we'll leave it as medium for now, right now. Now, what the kids can do then is they can actually add on to this. And so this is the book title. Let's say they're going to describe two characters in the book. So you tap on your Popplet there in the middle, and I'm going to go on this side by tapping the gray circle, and I'm going to drag that out just so I have some space to work with. And I'm going to go ahead and say main character 1. Okay, and then on this side over here, I can go ahead and I can actually add this circle again, and I can pull that away a little bit, and I'll say main character 2. Okay, and I can put my keyboard away, and away we go. Now, what I can do here then is I can actually have the kids add on to the characters. So if I go over here to main character 1, I'll hit the circle, try that down. I'm going to give maybe some characteristics. So I'm just going to put in some words real quick here. The character is nice. The character is funny. And again, your kids will, I'm sure, do a much better job than I'm doing. And you can kind of get the idea. And so what they can do now is you can see the whole Popplet here that's built and ready to go. So what do I do with this now once I've got this Popplet done? In order to get into Seesaw, so I can share it, I'm going to go ahead and say export. Now, however you see it on the screen here on your iPad is how it's going to look when it's an image. So you want to make sure the kids make it as big or as small as you want them to. So I'm actually going to pull this down here. I'm going to pull it that way, and I'm going to go ahead and enlarge this a little bit just so I can see a little easier. There we go. So I'm going to say export now and save as a JPEG, and that's an image. And what it will do is it will save your project to the photo library of the device. So your kids have outlined everything out. They've organized their thoughts. They've got everything making sense, and now they're going to share it and even go more in depth. So we're going to switch over to Seesaw now. So I jump into Seesaw here, and I'm signed up as test student 2. I'm going to go to the camera roll, and I'm going to say camera roll here, and you're going to see my project right there where it says main character 1, book title, and so forth. You can see that. Now what is really amazing about Seesaw is down at the bottom. So down at the bottom here, you're going to see the microphone. And the microphone allows your kids to actually tap on that, and they can now go more in depth. They can explain why they put main character 1 where they did, why they put main character 2, how they described, what that means to them. The kids can just go that much more in depth in what they're sharing than just the mind map. Mind map is great. The ability to add audio, and they can also tap on the pencil here for writing. If you tap on that, the kids can actually record their voice explaining while they draw on this. So they can actually go through and say, you know, this is my book title here, and this is while they're recording it, and main character over here, and the kids can really show that they're understanding what their topic might be even more in depth. Again, as part of that also, that PLC question number 2 is how do students show what they know? This really does reflect that as well. So when you're all done, the students can just hit the green check circle up in the right hand corner like usual. They know that already. And they hit it again one more time to get things sent. And that's going to send it over to my Seesaw, and now you can see that it's waiting for approval. And the teachers can see it, Parents can see that they've signed up, and you really are creating a team of learners around the kids as they show much more in depth what they're trying to learn.